Not too bad.
Hey guys, this is just another noob. Here you can see my rear Python 2 and it's a bit used. It has around 1200 kilometers, same for the front. I went on Slippery Wise lately and I think it was the time to finally change my tires to bigger threads. It's more what I want to do. The front is less used, of course, you don't skid that much, or it wouldn't be reassuring. I went for Maxxis, the Aggressor in 2.3, dual compound for the rear. It's 865 grams, and the Minion DHF in 2.3, also dual compound. I didn't go for the triple compound, I think it's more than enough for me. Unpack your tires a moment before you're mounting them. It will allow them to retrieve their correct form. The Minion, by the way, is 885 grams, if I'm not mistaken. I have to correct my wheels also, because as you can see, they are definitely not perfect. Same for the rear. About the tires, both of them are 60 TPI and can go up to 60 PSI. So let's unmount the Chinsons. Actually, it went pretty well, and I got two surprises. The tube was perfect on both tires, and my wheels were already equipped with the tape. So I was planning to show you an Hutchinson kit which comes with some rubber to put on the wheels, but well, the scotch was still very good, so well, for now I will be using it. So well, first clean up the wheel, of course, because you don't want anything to mess up your sealing. I will be using some stance valves in 35 millimeters. I think that they are maybe a bit small. The rubber part is maybe a bit small. It's moving a bit. I didn't use any tool to mount them, only by hand. That was an advice that I heard on some videos, and I think it's good. Here you have an arrow to show you the rolling way and how to mount the tire on the wheel, so it's very good if you're not familiar with the profile like I was. So let's mount them on the wheel. So I mounted one side completely and the other side about 2/3 to give room to put the sealant. I will be using some stance sealant. One point about it, it's not compliant with CO2 cartridge, so you don't want to use them, I think. On the bottle, you have how many millimeters you want to put, 90 for me. And on the side you can see what you're putting, so it's very practical. Even if white on white it's not easy to read, but well, it was okay. Well, let's try. So I'm putting around 90 millimeters. Well, tell me what you think if you're seeing this. I think I may have seen some videos where people were putting more than this. Well, we'll see in the future if it's enough or not. If you have any recommendation, of course, feel free to comment. I'm more than glad to learn. Okay, so putting the sealant in the tire, of course verifying that it's around what I had planned. Looks like this. Now, thanks to GMBN for the advice, well, I am turning the wheel to put the sealant at the other side, far from where I I'm working on the tire and installing all the tire on the wheel. Well, with some tire lever, it's doable. By hand, I didn't manage. Don't have strong hands, I think. I am using this air pump with the air blast because I don't have any compressed air and I cannot use CO2 cartridge as I was saying. So this one is from Lifeline. It was one of the cheapest, but it seems strong and it was doing the job very correctly. So well, a nice product that helped me. You have two positions, of course, on the adapter. So the first one is open, so you are not putting any air in the pump, and this one is closed. So here you're compressing air into the pump. So let's try it on the tire. I was not getting the pop of the tire, which informed you that the tire is in place on the wheel. And in fact, I think it's due to my wheels. They don't have the gauge where the tire will be seated on the wheel, so it was not making any pop. And it was still leaking because the sealant was not doing its job yet. So well, when I finally got that, everything went okay, and well, the first conversion was done. The next part is to shake your wheel, of course, to put the tylant everywhere. And well, I didn't film everything, but yeah, I really shook it just to be sure. And it was okay. I left it for the night, and the next day.
We are the afternoon after the night where I mounted my tires. So I'm finally able to test them. It's a bit drier than 4 days ago when I went on the same trail, but I think that over here we should have some wet terrain to be able to compare the tires, and then I'll go to the descent that I like to see if I feel anything. Well, I'll keep you posted. To give it more grip over there on the front tire. Not too bad.
I redid these parts multiple times because I was doing some mistakes that I'm not usually making, and I think that I was more confident on the tires, but I was not used to the speed, and well, some mistakes happened.
I have to do better.
And of course my favorite descent over there. Definitely I was not thinking that much about my position on the bike, or at least not to get too much of an angle and losing grip. So yeah, also I did some mistakes and I redid it a couple of times, but in fact it was really better.
This one was not so bad.
here the woods were not so wet, so well, couldn't compare.
Pas mal. Encore des points améliorés, mais pas si mal.
Some rocky terrains under the leaves. Well, of course not what you can find on the mountain, but well, you do with what you have. And it was really nice, and the tires are still going. It's been 1 hour and a half, and well, everything is okay. I didn't notice it at that time, but here I was really more confident, and I could get some speed that I wasn't getting before. I don't think my Strava time will improve, sadly, because it was going well. Well, same place for the conclusion. Okay, so it was the first ride, quite a short one. I have an appointment just after, so something like 20 kilometers, 2 hours maybe of riding. Of course it's too soon, and there was not as much mud as the other day. It was less slippery, but still I do think those tires are giving you more confidence to corner.
to put the bike on the angle. So, well, quite happy with this. Well, at the same time, considering the brand Maxxis and the two profiles, the Aggressor for the rear and the Minion DHF for the front, you're not really taking any risk. It's a well-known combo. Well, I'm more surprised actually. My Tubeless conversion seems fine. I didn't have any problem. Sorry for the dog. Apparently I'm not losing any air pressure. So, well, kind of happy. Well, that's all for today, guys. I will continue to tell you about those tires. And it was the first time of the year, so Happy New Year, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.